it stimulates flowers and fruits universally. So oil palm, it works very well. Next, mangosteen, can look at the dense flower. Cocoa, very compact flowers. Durian, also very good. Avocado, very good. Mango, it works. Rambutan, it works very early, flowering. Paddy, it works as well. Coconut, it works. Rubber, it increases the sap of rubber trees. Papaya, it works. Watermelon, it works. Leafy plants, like vegetables, it works. Next, flowers. In our floriculture, it works. Strawberries and orchids. So we, for the first time, we have strawberries in Tawau, not in Gunasang. Carbon fertilizer works in all types of soil as well. So if you not look at that, carbon fertilizer replaces the need of organic matter. So that's why it works on low organic matter soil. And in organic agriculture, if you know about organic agriculture, you usually need to bring a lot of cow dung, chicken dung, compost, and then you need to gembur tanah, till into the soil. Then you have organic farming. But with carbon fertilizer, we are able to get no-till organic agriculture, no-till. Hydroponics, it works. Very acidic soil, it works. We have, it's common in our plantation soil, very acidic soil. Chemical polluted soils like glyphosate-laden soil, and planting cold climate species in hot climate, like grapes and strawberries. Next. So let's talk about the journey of carbon fertilizer. It started, back a bit. Okay. It started in 2015, next. It started in 2015 when oil palms are facing huge problems, especially during the El Nino in 2015. And molasses are silently applied across the world. Silently applied. Dr. Thomas Dijkstra used it for more than 10 years across Latin and North America. To plant what? You might ask. They plant citrus, almonds, strawberries, all kinds of things. And then recently we have collaboration with myself by improving molasses. We've added critical ingredients known as core molasses to become carbon fertilizer. Trials in Sabah has been resoundingly successful. The inventors agreed to disclose to Malaysians forever as free and open source and to share the breakthrough with all the Malaysians and the world. In 2025, the birth of Madani's carbon fertilizer. So, and then after that, first commercial product came out in Malaysia to accelerate the spreading of information. The commercialization has to be done to crystallize the spreading of knowledge. Further strategies require sales of carbon fertilizer outside Malaysia to accelerate the spread of knowledge. Next. And not forgetting, you saw in the video the $1 billion formula. Next. And the agronomists will love this one, explanations. I think agronomists are perfectionists. They need some explanations. Next. And many people question about the question for scientific papers of carbon fertilizer, and we answered. Here are not all, but endless amount of papers, scientific papers on the efficacy of molasses as fertilizers. Next. So, why do we need a new fertilizer? So there are two problems plaguing farmers till today, I think even till now. So low yields, high mortality. And low yields, you are talking about even during the Sutimo era, we're talking about 15 tons per half a year in Tawau. And high mortality, we have been hearing about Ganoderma for more than 10 years in the newspaper headlines, for more than 10 years. So that's why we need a new fertilizer. Next. Let me introduce the divine purpose. It has nothing to do with God, but the divine purpose of carbon fertilizer is to stop mortality and prevent sudden plant death. So we never hear from farmers that, oh, carbon fertilizer kill my plants. The responsibility, the main duty of the carbon fertilizer is to stop mortality. It's a best strength of it. So now, does it ring the bell? The $1 million question going to be thrown by EMPA and EMPA. What does mortality means in oil palm? Next. This is the question. Can carbon fertilizer cure or prevent Ganoderma and probably any other pests and disease? So, in reality, Ganoderma spores are everywhere. They are here for more than 1,000 years, for 1,000,000 years, probably. They are always here. So the real-world Ganoderma susceptibility depends on genetics. It's not just, now we have carbon. So we need a combination of genetics and carbon fertilizer to give the plant immunity. So without the genetics, this one cannot work also. So genetics is very important. It will define how good is a carbon fertilizer in giving you Ganoderma resistance. Next. So I'm glad to say that all oil palm progenies, all oil palm breeds, which is common in Sabah, they respond very well to carbon fertilizer. You can see, usually the first round is before you apply carbon fertilizer, usually they are below 5 bricks. In fact, it is very, very hard for bricks to go above 5 in oil palm. And they respond very well. They go above 9 easily. So this is a response of and we need the increase of sugar content inside the plant to give you energy, to give you immunity for Ganoderma, to give you more OER, to give you more crop. And what about Sutimol? It definitely works. Next. So the best way to monitor Ganoderma incidents, very easy. We don't want to use too much data. We don't want to use too much lab. We go by monitoring the spear number. So let me open. Okay, so we want to achieve something called FF. Flush means open of a new leaf. So can you see that this one is after carbon fertilizer? This one is before carbon fertilizer. So the spears are not opened up. So the character of the oil palm or coconut in the Arecaceae family is let me. So you got the spears. They shoot out and then they open. Okay. So when you open, can you see the sky? Cannot see the sky. So open is good or not open is good? Anyone have a guess? We definitely want more photosynthesis, right? We want the leaves to open readily. Every 10 days they should open, they open. Very disciplined. So what we call is a full flush. Full flush, they open, then they capture all the sunlight. Next, when we monitor the spear, now let's say the left side has 4 spears, cannot open. 4 spears cannot open usually means 4 crop loss. About buah hilang juga. 3 to 4. So for to easy to understand, we call it 4. So 4 tak boleh buka, so 4 crop loss. So what we want is, we want less than 1 spear. So we have minimal crop loss. Next. So let me introduce a little bit about the physiology of the oil palm. This is the new leaf. And then 48 leaves, 48 fronds is here. So this, every frond will give you 1 flower, okay, it's called inflorescence. So this, the decision to make